Lots of hellos and good mornings, good evenings in the chat.
Any good nights? Jane, there
And
should be some
so
good
nice.
nights.
Jane should be getting ready to go to bed.
Yes.
Yeah, and Wata too. It's quite late in Japan
Oh,
now,
yes,
isn't
that's
it?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello du monde.
Hello
So,
to everyone.
yeah, welcome everyone. Can we see everybody's videos open? That would be great. We've started the
Hello.
recording. Well, we'll record. Oh, somebody started the recording. Okay, thank you. Wow, look at all
we
of you.
have the recording. Yes, and
If you
YouTube.
could just raise your hand, virtual hand or real hand, if you're from the Western Hemisphere. Western.
Jack. Yes. Oh.
It's early in the morning to think West, right? West.
No, he had
And-
his virtual hand
I'm
up.
from the Eastern Hemisphere. Or if you're from both.
I can see we have people from all over the world.
Exactly. From Europe, that makes it easier, right? Europe. I don't see any hands, Sonia. Nobody from Europe.
We have some-
I'm from
You
Europe.
see, I said it was too early.
Yeah. Nancy,
All right.
your hand
So
up.
wherever you're coming from, that's it. And from South Africa, from Africa, North and South, East and West, India, the Far East.
Yeah.
Yay. Great. There you are. All right.
And I'm so happy. Croatia is such a small country, and there are quite a few of us from
Right.
Croatia.
So feel free to add that in the chat so we get an
Mhm.
idea. Anyone here from China? I know there's one. China. Yeah, there she is, Michelle. Hi, you made it. Anyone
And
else?
we have
Just one.
Kazakhstan represented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Yelena.
Aijan here.
Right.
Yeah. South America.
South America.
Right. Great. Did we miss any? Australia? Anyone here from? I don't think so. No, right? No, no one from there. All right.
Yeah, people from Turkey are with us.
I was just going to say Turkey. Sonia, do you want to
Mhm.
say a few words? We're all
Yeah,
very,
I
very
wanted to
saddened.
say that we are all with you in our thoughts and prayers, and thank you for being here. I've been reading your messages on Facebook, in our courses, in our sessions. Thank you for being with us, for keeping learning in these difficult times, difficult days. And please know that we are all with you, and we are thinking about you and your families. And if you need anything, you know, we are your friends.
We've also got
Thank-
Costa Rica, I believe,
Thank you.
and Jamaica, right?
Yeah, someone from Turkey maybe wanted to say something.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you. In Turkey, we are having very difficult and dark days, and these dark days the course helped me to keep sane. Because it's really difficult days. Because even though I'm trying to help people by sharing to help people, I also had to keep my mental health safe. So this course really helped me in this, because in these times we should more stronger for the people who need us. So this course really helped me. So thank you again. Greetings from Turkey.
Thank you, Gökçe. Yeah, Gökçe took mindfulness. She took a lot of, and I think, yeah, keeping busy, and EVO tends to help in that way, keeping us busy and trying to cope. So thank you very much for that. All right, so we're starting. Sonia,
Let's
going to
try
share
and
the
share.
screen. If anyone,
If-
feel free to use the mic as we go, even though we're timing this. And nonetheless, we'd love to hear from you as we go, both moderators, co-moderators, and participants. We're all teachers, and we learn by sharing, right? So Sonia, you'll you're fine with going through the slides.
Okay, thank you, Natalie. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the closing ceremony. And as you all know, this whole year, this closing ceremony as well is in memory of our friend, teacher, coordinator, Van Stevens. Let us show you what we have prepared for you today. This is our team of coordinators. I hope you have all got to meet us through this year's sessions. Here is the picture again. And this
I
year,
think, Sonia, if I may add, this is a
Yeah.
chance for anyone who'd like to be, if you go back to the picture,
yes,
for anyone, now that you've completed, those that have already completed or those that are in the process of completing their EVO sessions as participants, you can also, if this is your second year and you've done this, you can also apply to be an assistant
Yes,
coordinator,
true.
and then become a coordinator and be on such a photo.
Thank you, Nelly. Yes, we are always asking you at the end of each year to think about what EVO means to you, how you want to proceed with EVO, if you would like to get involved and become moderator, even a coordinator for the next sessions, for the next years. So if you think EVO is for you, if you would like to be a member of EVO family, we are waiting for your application.
Mhm. There will be an email coming out shortly.
Yes, thank you. This year's sessions, you can see them all here in this slide. The titles, the lead moderators, the other moderators, and let's move on. 15 of them are well known from the years before, and 2 of them are completely new this year for the first time. And let's see what you've been doing this year in delivering best practices in distance and blended learning, Christine.
Okay. I thought somebody else wanted to go first. Immersive.
Sorry, Sonia, can you click on it since I'm not.
Okay.
Click on the
Yes,
timer.
I remember now. That was immersive, I think.
Yes. Yes.
And can you
Let-
click, Sonia, on the timer so that
Yes,
because
I
I'm
will
not screen
try.
sharing.
Okay, let me find the
Yes.
session.
There it was.
Here
Thank
it is.
Do you think I
So-
can share my slides? Is that possible? I have
Yeah,
prepared some
just-
slides.
Yeah, just click
Okay.
on the timer and then
Okay, I'll click on the timer and then where are your slides? Sorry, Helena. Would you like to share screen?
yes,
instead of
please.
me?
I don't know if she can share at the same time, actually. Let me fix that.
Okay.
See if I can give everybody the right to, everybody has the right to screen share, but to screen share at the same time.
Okay,
that's-
let's try that.
No, it doesn't.
What would we do without you?
It's
Why
not
don't you
working.
just copy the timer and the slide,
No,
Lena?
no, that's not the problem. The problem is to screen share at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so just stop stop the screen sharing, Sonia, every time somebody wants
Okay,
to screen
I
share.
have a new share sign.
Okay.
Well,
Because
I
you can
cannot,
set it.
I can
No, you-
pause share.
Okay.
I cannot screen share apparently.
No, you can't because it's not enabled. Multiple screen sharing is possible, but it's not enabled right now.
Okay, I cannot, I can resume share. I can new share and I cannot
you
stop.
have to stop. You need
You
to
have to
stop.
stop me, Nelly.
Yeah, you need to stop. Oh, I have to stop you. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and the
You stopped the
recording is
recording.
stopped also.
No, that's okay.
Yes.
The recording has not stopped because it's being screen shared, so it's not going to stop. Yeah, so Sonia, you have to stop the screen share.
But
But
I
you said-
cannot.
Okay, so
Helena, is there a link to the slide you would like to
Sure.
share? Maybe you can send it in
Yes.
the chat and then
Okay.
yeah.
Sure. Let's see.
Okay, that's Helena's screen, is it? No, Nelly, that's your screen.
I haven't started screen sharing.
Okay, I can see
Okay.
Nelly's screen.
Would you like me to?
I
Yeah,
can't
Sanya,
stop
did
it.
you want to click on the link that Helena sent in the chat and then you can share it?
Okay, let's see.
And it
The
seems that the
chat,
recording is
the-
closed, so
Next time
Oh,
we'll
have
do
to.
screen share for multiple people, but we didn't realize that people wanted to
Okay.
screen share at the same time. So
But
sorry about that.
let me see. My.
You can't do anything, but Helena, you can screen share if you want.
Oh, thank you. And what about the recording? It doesn't seem to be going on.
It's live stream, so
It's streaming live. We don't need the
Okay.
recording, but you can click on it if you want.
Well, as long as it's
Let's see,
being
is there
recorded,
anything
It's
that's
gonna
fine.
come to me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So I'm going to share my slide view and not the slideshow view. I would like to thank you very much for this opportunity to include me as co-moderator on this amazing session this year. It's been an eye-opener once again, teaching me new things and feeling particularly helpful amongst my colleagues, the lead moderator, Heike Phil,
Can you
Randall
make it
Sadler.
larger so we don't get everything on the
Sure.
left? Yeah. thanks.
Okay.
This looks
Are you?
better.
Am I sharing my
Yes, now it
slideshow?
looks
Okay, that's
lovely.
perfect.
Yes,
So Randall Sadler, Doris, thank you so much. It's been fantastic, my dear. Barbara with her expertise, Amani, Dennis Newson, Helen Myers, Georgia Manette, and Jennifer Hamilton. They've oh. Okay, and we also had two presenters, Maha Abdelmonaim and Jasmine Cowen. We had approximately 100 participants this year, 10 moderators, 2 guest speakers, and 1 million of immersive learning experiences in the metaverse with quests, hypergridding, island hopping in the metaverse, creating immersive. It's been a very productive 2 months with EVO. These are the metaverse spaces that we explored: OpenSim, Second Life, Frame VR, Spatial IO, Spoke and Mozilla Hubs, Engage VR, which is coming up today, 1 hour after this closing ceremony, Agora VR World with Jasmine, Blender and online 3D models for imports. These are some of the products. It's a spoiler, okay. It's a spoiler for what we're going to show tonight, which is the wrap-up session, and all our participants are going to show their creations. This is Rosemary's salon, and this is designed on Spoke for Mozilla Hubs using 360 video. Spatial, we are still expecting some more end products in spatial. From Blender to Edunation in Kitely, we've had some 3D objects imported and textured. Houses, books, whatever you can imagine. And into Frame VR, we also had some objects imported. And may I say that it has been a learner journey, but also an educator journey. And perhaps in this new form of the metaverse, our objective is interoperability, decentralization, spatiality, persistency, and self-sovereignty. But we definitely have a very strong community within EVO, and especially immersive learning experiences in the metaverse. Edunation, you can find, yes,
if I may, we're going to have the best of EVO, and you're giving us so much. You're not going to have anything for that. So in case you didn't know,
trust me, I will have something new to add then.
we
So
only
don't
have
worry.
2 minutes. Yeah, we only have 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm finishing. I have finished actually. You can find Edunation here. You can use the QR code to scan the slides. And a big thank you to Vance, whom I deeply appreciate for the driving force that he's giving us, wherever he may be, for the inclusive spirit that has been characterizing him. I have never met him in flesh, in real life, but I've met him so many times online, and he feels like part of my life, member of my family. His inspiration is endless. Thank you so much. And I'm hoping to see you in EduNation. This is what I wanted to say. And if you would like to join us in the wrap-up session at 8 p.m. GMT, you're most welcome. Please feel free to join us.
Thank you, Helena. And I'm sure that a lot of people will join you, and we are looking forward to Best of EVO, your presentation.
I'd love to join. Thank you very much, Sanya. It's wonderful. Unforgettable. That's been an unforgettable winter.
Can I just say a small word now?
Oh, hi, Kay. Hey.
Yeah.
Hi.
To say that I've been deeply grateful to Helena for running the EVO session despite me being
Thank you.
absent, because I was struck with when my mother died. I had quite heavy COVID, and this long COVID has really troubled me the whole January. And in this time of me being absent, Helena stepped in without a doubt. And she's just done such a wonderful job of moderating, being the lead moderator of this session. And she's been not only encouraging, but totally trustworthy. And I love that so much about EVO, that you feel like you can trust your colleagues to the very end. You can even be absent as a lead moderator. And this session was better than if I had done it. Thank you so much, Helena.
Thanks for your kind words. And
Thank you.
how can I thank you enough for friendship, everybody? Thanks. I've got no words for that.
Thank you, Helena and Heike. Our condolences, Heike. And thank you both for a wonderful session, obviously. Looking forward to Best of EVO, your presentation. And we are moving on now, Christine. That's your slide.
Okay, thank you. We're on delivering best practices in distance and blended courses. We had a very busy and very productive session. We had 6 moderators again, and you see their names here: Christine Sabier, Larissa Olisova, Nagla Salim, Sue Annan, and Jack Watson. And it was great to have the team of 6, because we were very busy responding to posts, evaluating assignments, and assessing the revisions of the session projects each week. We had, this year, we had fewer registrants than before. We had 60. Most of them were affiliated with universities. Quite a few of them, almost half of them, were classroom teachers, and then we had quite a few teacher trainers as well. And you know that when 60 participants sign up, not all of them contribute. So we had about 20 participants contributing regularly during the 5 weeks. We also included discussions on copyright and plagiarism, which is a really hot topic again because of ChatGPT. So we'll hear and do more about that. About 12 to 15 participants contributed course modules in weeks 2, 3, and 4. And that was, of course, our session project. So we had 7 finalists that produced session modules, either 1 or even more modules. Among them was a team of 3 from Kazakhstan. There are teachers in Kazakhstan, but now are visiting scholars at Michigan State University. We had 3 teacher trainers from Greece, India, and Italy, and a top-level administrator and teacher from Vietnam, who actually repeated the session and did another project and became another finalist this year again.
Wonderful, Christine.
Oh,
Wonderful.
yeah, I'm almost finished. Am I out of time?
Okay, okay.
Just mentioning the topics: online English speaking, expository writing, poetry in ESL, CLIL and blended learning, teacher training to teaching business English, and inclusive education. So we congratulate these 7 finalists, and their 5 products, because we had one team, are available in Flip, so they contributed recordings. And we're very proud of them, and we congratulate them on their accomplishments.
Congratulations, and I'm so looking forward to viewing all the examples of the work during Best of EVO.
Right.
That will be terrific. Our next session is developing learning habits. Is Suchita or Sudarshana?
Sudarshana couldn't be here, so it's
Okay.
probably
Yeah.
Sushita.
Yeah, so it's me, Suchita, and I would like to thank EVO23 to give us a chance to moderate this session once again. Like last year we had delivered it, and this time also. This time we had a new team, including Nilesh Kumar, Panchal Sir, Shilpi, and Harshini, along with Sudarshana, Shirodi, me, and Nelly Twitch ma'am, who were the participants from the last year. So basically this developing learning habits had 50 plus participants, but somehow the participation level was low. We are going to discuss about it in our team after this session would be over. But this session had given us a lot of learning in the form of like moderating skills, in the form of anticipating the challenges, overcoming the challenges, developing team building, and so many things. So I thank the EVO platform to give us this experimental session so that we could learn. And yeah, thank you for my team, because they were the problem solvers all the time. And we had a great team this year. So thank you, all my team and the participants and the EVO platform as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Suchita. And we are moving on. We are ahead of time. Okay. We are moving on to hear about Minecraft.
Hi,
Jane?
hi everyone. Thank you. And Bobby is with me tonight as well. Our moderating team is myself, Aaron Schwartz from Ohio University, hosting our EVO Minecraft MOOC server for eight years, and Bobby is based in Malaysia, Heike, and Rob Remiswal from Japan, Sojo University. And these are the I didn't include all of the events, but I tried to share as many as I could on one slide. We had around 45 registrants this year, and we had around 30 that were pretty active, and we had first steps in Minecraft, EVO Minecraft MOOC. These are the screenshots that we took at the end of the session. We got them to learn how to navigate in Minecraft, and the end goal was to produce a Minecraft lesson plan for kids, aiming at SEFR pre-A1 level to A1 level. And during our third week, networking week, we visited AZ Craft. The owner of the server gave us a tour, as well as a 13-year-old showed us his zoo. And we also visited Isoverse. Olive Tree is our moderator emeritus, and she has given us several sessions in Mindtest. This is totally free. It's an open source, and if you don't want if you don't have a copy of the Minecraft or you don't want to pay for it, this is you know, an alternative, and yeah, more options available in Mindtest. This year, we've also explored Minecraft education, and at the end of, well, yesterday, we had 3 groups presenting their lesson plans on green building, SDG lesson plans on cleaning the beach, and we also did a tour way back to visiting 2016 build with Bobby, Dakota, all the way to visiting each village that we built throughout these years. And it was quite history and great memories, and thousands of hours devoting to the builds in our community. And we appreciate every moderator and participants for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you for presenting your work, Jane. And I hope to see more from the lesson plans in the Best of EVO.
Thank you.
Okay, I clicked on something.
Oh, those are the videos, yeah.
Sorry, that was me clicking around the slide, Jane. You had all sorts of audio files in it. Okay, we are safe now. Flipped learning. Diana, Gabriela, Mike.
Yeah, hello everyone. Well, this year we were only 3 moderators. We worked very hard during the session. In total, we have 41 participants from all around the globe again. We're always like overwhelmed by the amount of people who always want to sign in for the course. We had people from Tunisia, Turkey, Gökçe, who was a teacher who spoke about her country, was one of the people in our team, and she's been participating a lot in other courses too. During these 5 weeks, we did remodel a bit the course from what it was before, and I think the response was better in terms of the participation. And from the 41 people who subscribed, we had 7-8 finalists who were able to present a consistent work throughout the 5 weeks. Participation, the packaging of the resources, participation in the synchronic and asynchronic sessions. So we want to thank those 7 participants who were with us during the 7 weeks. We also had Marta, one of our previous moderators, being with us as a guest speaker. And we really value that because she was able to present to speakers not only, well, her book, but also very important elements that we need to keep in mind in order to develop and in order to implement in-class flip. We had many resources that we will show you as a surprise and as a mystery for that best practices of EVO next during our TESOL this year. So that's pretty much it, I suppose.
Thank you. And looking forward to what you haven't said now, but we will hear during the Best of EVO.
Thank you so much.
Our next session is Grammar for TESOL, Nagla and Masahito.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, so this was Grammar for TESOL's 4th year. We started off this year with 40 registrants, and then the level of activity varied as we moved through the session. We had a group of what I always like to call superstars who managed to reach the finish line. This group were teaching in various parts of the world: Croatia, Uruguay, we had 4 in Ukraine, Sri Lanka, 2 in the US. And their teaching contexts also varied. Some were teacher educators, also in higher education, EAP and ESP, teaching adults, teaching young learners, and special education as well. And of course, this variety of experiences enriched our discussions immensely. This group of superstars managed to complete all the weekly required and optional tasks. They were always keen on connecting knowledge and theory with practice by reflecting on and revisiting and explaining the rationale for all the hands-on activities that we did, creating lesson plans that are grammar-focused activities, as well as error correction strategies. We had live weekly meetings every Saturday where we wrapped up previous weeks and introduced incoming ones. And even though not many people attended the live meetings, those who did were very engaging and highly interactive, and they were always keen on sharing their tips and experiences. This group of, again, active participants collected all 5 weekly badges. And then they received the EVO23 certificates of participation. So I'd like to congratulate each one of them. And good luck to, we still have 2 or 3 more finalizing their week 5 tasks. I would like to deeply thank my co-moderator, Masahito Watanabe, for his constant support in the months leading up to EVO, and of course during the session, helping me and supporting our participants with his insightful contributions and suggestions all the time. Thank you, and looking forward to EVO 24.
Thank you, Nagla. Thank you, Wata, for another wonderful session this year. And our next session that we've heard from Immersive and language assessment is a language assessment literacy for practitioners. Ece?
Yes, I'm here. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you for coming. And you will be presenting language assessment literacy.
Yes, I will be presenting. Asli is also here, I think, but okay, she can always step in.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. So for this course, Asli and I, we just two of us, we moderated this course. And at the beginning, we had 100 participants registered for the course. Around 15 of them completed their work through they remained active throughout the course, and they completed the final task, which was the preparation of a language assessment task. They prepared and they evaluated, they gave peer feedback. And this peer feedback, I mean, this happened around the 4th week and like between 4th week and 5th week of the course. And this was the most valuable part of the course in our eyes, because this is where the production happened. Previously, we had our input sessions embedded on our Canvas platform. So the basics of assessment, language assessment, and the principles of assessing different skills, we all discussed throughout those 4 weeks. And at the end of those 4 weeks, we asked the participants to work on their assessment evaluations. It was amazing to see different assessment practices from different parts of the world, of course, like from Peru, from Ukraine, and we had participants from Turkey, from the States. And like at each step within the discussion of Canvas platform, we ended up at the end of the week or the beginning of the next week, we concluded the week with a live online meeting on Zoom. So this gave us the chance to meet our participants. And every time we met our participants and saw all these different practices, we really thank you, the organizers of EVO, for giving us the chance to get to know these colleagues from all over the world and share this experience, language assessment literacy. And all of our meetings, Zoom meetings, are recorded and also uploaded on the Canvas platform. And I think that's basically what I can say about the course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ece, for sharing with us all your great work.
Thank you.
Language Teacher Agency in the classroom.
Hello, everyone. Our session is on language teacher agency in classrooms. We have three co-moderators, Grace, Jingyi, and I. We work very hard during the session and reply to all participants' discussion posts. We had around 50 participants who registered for the session, and most of them were practitioners from different teaching contexts. But mainly English as a foreign language contexts. They were from like Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Turkey, Morocco, India, China, Nepal, Brazil. So basically, like all over the from all over the world. And in the 5 weeks, we started with discussing like different conceptualizations of teacher agency. And then we moved to the more practical and reflective aspects of the concept. We also invited our participants to apply the concept to their own teaching context. And specifically as activities, we shared multiple cases regarding teacher agency with our participants, and we invited them to identify problems in their current teaching context. We discussed how to enact agency when we had issues like lack of resources and low student motivation in learning English. And as a community, we shared potential solutions to solve those problems. We want to thank our participants who committed to our session and contributed to the weekly discussions. It was a very enjoyable experience for our moderators. I also want to thank my co-moderators for their constant support, and a big thank you for the EVO for giving us this platform to help teachers from all over the world. And thank you to all the EVO coordinators who supported us throughout this journey.
Thank you for this presentation, and thank you for offering this important session in EVO. And we are on learning engagement through virtual apps. Gracia, Mary, Miguel, Alenka, Zuleika. Sorry.
Miguel.
You're here.
Yeah,
you're presenting. On behalf of your team.
On behalf of our team, yeah.
Okay, Miguel.
Thank you. Great pleasure. Thank you. A great pleasure to talk to you about our first experience. Gracia Mendoza, the coordinator of the team. And we started talking about advantages and disadvantages of apps for language teaching. Little by little, we expose the participants to the different applications. We started with Kahoot, we started with Jamboard, Google Docs, and little by little, we would move to classic Mentimeter, I said Jamboard, and then we moved to other apps, more advanced apps, and then participants created their own tutorial for teaching languages. So it's been satisfying to see their progress. In the last weeks, they have been working designing a portfolio. Well, they have included advantages and disadvantages and the potentials they see of their apps for their given context. Like I said, it's been rewarding to see their comments and their creativity and with the use of their different apps. We're still grading, or we're still analyzing the last of the last apps, but it's been satisfying to see, like I said, all this learning. And yeah, we want to thank the participants and also the moderating team at EVO for helping us and for giving us the chance to be participating for the first time. We look forward to continue working with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel, and I hope we will see another edition of learner engagement through virtual apps next year. Our next session is mentoring teacher research. Zeden, Anna, Ruben, Mariana, Richard.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. I am going to share my screen.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do. Oh, I cannot do it. All right. Do you have? Well, I am not allowed. It says.
Let's see. I can pause sharing.
All
Can
right.
you? I can
No, you
stop
need to
share.
stop. Yeah, stop share.
I've stopped.
Thank
I've
you
stopped.
so much. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. This a slide we prepared, the mentoring teacher research team. Today we are here, Ana Garcia Stone and myself, Mariana Serra, on behalf of the whole group. Yes, our team consists of Seden Tuyan. All our thoughts are with her. In these difficult moments, she is safe, thanks God. Dr. Richard Smith, Ruben Macei from Argentina, and Ana Garcia Stone from Spain, and myself. We would like to thank all of you, the EVO coordination team, for all your support during the leading weeks before the beginning of our workshop, and also to our participants. We have had participants from Bangladesh, from the US, from India, from Ecuador, from Uzbekistan, and other countries. And this has been another wonderful experience for all of us. Yes, yesterday we had our 6th live session. Yes, the workshop and our participants' engagement have exceeded all our expectations. Yesterday, during our last live session, they presented their mentoring plans for teacher research all over the world, and they will continue doing it. And we are now looking forward to our first regular mentor support group on February the 25th. We are very, very happy, and we thank our participants and to all of you for making this possible. Yes, and I would like to ask Ana Garcia if she wants to add her thoughts to my brief presentation. Ana, over to you.
Thanks, Mariana. I think the only thing to add is that we've followed a kind of format throughout the meetings, the weekly meetings we had, and about half of the hour the participants were in breakout rooms discussing all the different topics that we had set through the Canva platform every week. And I think people enjoyed that because they were able to share their ideas on what teacher mentoring is. We looked at various topics. How to guide teachers through analyzing data, and then yesterday discussing their mentoring plans. And what we've done is we have a Padlet, and each teacher has located themselves on the map in the world, which is what the Padlet is, and they've put up a brief summary of their mentoring plan, which we thought was a really nice way and a visual way of summing up the whole experience, the session. So yes, and it was very enjoyable. And the participants that we had participated every single week. We had about 20 who were regulars, and that's what really made it worthwhile. And then we have an international kind of community anyway, of a mentor support group, and we've invited them all to join, and we're hoping that most of them will. So thank you very much to EVO for all their support and their help, and giving us the platform to be able to share this. So thank you.
Thank you, Mariana. Thank you, Ana. And we are looking forward to hearing more about your mentoring plans and your participants in the Best of EVO.
Thank you very much, Sanja. And I would like to add something very, very small. We are having an online conference on March the 17th and 18th for mentors and for teacher researchers. And most of our participants are going to invite their teacher researchers to present their research plans.
That's great news. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's us, Nelly, mindfulness awareness practice.
All right, so before we get started with this, I've got 6 sessions that I was very active in as moderator. First of all, the most amazing thing is preparing for these EVO sessions. That takes a lot of time. But once the course session is developed, I sit back and I am amazed by the teachers who are devoting so much time to doing the tasks. My role at that point is not only to sit back, of course, and to learn, because it's really learning for me. And that's why I'd like to thank all the participants for making their work available to all of us so we can learn from each other. But the next stage is the hard part. And the hard part for me is to make sure that I respond right away. So quick support so that they get their grades for the task. First of all, I have to learn and then I have to grade it so that they don't have to wait even a second if I can make it for them so that they get the badges and then they get the final certificate. So that's actually the hard part of EVO, is making sure that everybody's supported one-on-one for each of their tasks. So I'd like to thank you, Sonia, when it comes to this particular session, and ask whoever is here, any of the participants, to please grab their mic and say something about their journey on mindfulness practice.
I can say that it's been quite a journey, and I've been honored and very thankful to Nelly to be able to participate. And I participated in this session not only as a moderator helping Nelly. Nelly doesn't need much help. She's been there all the time. She's in the session 24 hours. And what I'm trying to say is I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn from Nelly and to learn from the content that she's put into this session. And it's the kind of content that we all as teachers need for our personal life and for our professional life to use with our students, especially in these times when there are all kinds of problems, all kinds of obstacles, and we need to cope with all of it every day in the year. So thank you, Nelly, for the opportunity to be with you, to be learning with you and from you. It's a wonderful session, and I recommend everyone to take a few weeks to start with this content, and then you can continue on your own.
So is anyone here? Olenka, would you like? Yes, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Pooja Sappi. And I would just like to share, I mean, I love this course. I love you, Nelly ma'am. You are such a backbone for me and for everyone, because you are like a godmother for me, honestly, because your immediate replies were like so helpful for me. And as I'd also mentioned in my journals as well, like this mindfulness course is so beautiful. It has literally like transformed my life, transformed myself. It was like a self-discovery journey for me, Rana.
Mm-hmm. For those of you who would like to learn what we were doing during this session, is we did a bit of reading every week about theory of mindfulness, about what formal mindfulness, informal mindfulness is, and we had regular weekly live events, live meetings to practice together and to discuss our learning. Then we used some digital tools to record our learning, to discuss our learning, and we kept a diary every week. That's what we did, and that's really helpful.
Yeah, if I may say, I think that mindfulness awareness practice is really a journey, and Pooja and the others who already have their certificates, it's not only for us individually, but it's also for those around us, for our families. So when we practice, when we learn how to practice and we're on this journey, we're actually helping everybody else. And I think that's what's important as teachers, because we're in the classroom and we can make a huge difference with a map. And that's what mindfulness awareness practice is. It's a map on how to live. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Just a few words. This is Maria. Hi.
Hi, Maria.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Nelly. Okay, what I loved about this course was two things. One, that the biggest lesson you get to learn from this is that all the resources you need to feel better and to have mental health are within you, are at your disposal within you. The second biggest lesson is that I take away from this is how to apply, include, and plan mindfulness in the classroom with our students. So it's just like Nelly was saying, it's not just for us, it's for everyone, including our students, which more often than not are very much in need of mindfulness practice. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. We'll hear
Thank you,
more
Maria.
during the Best of EVO. And we are moving on to Moodle for Teachers. Nelly,
As
it's
I
your
said,
session again.
Moodle, about all these sessions that I led, it's basically the same. It's learning from each other. And I'd like to thank Zainab for her hard work in helping me facilitate and do the support when I was asleep. So thank you, Zainab, who's from Iran. I'd like to ask those of you who are here, hi Zainab, to come up and tell us how it went for you and what you got from Moodle for Teachers, Learn to Teach Online, and the course that you developed. So I see some participants here, some teachers. Elizabeth, who else is here? Just grab the mic, don't be shy. Elizabeth, who else is here?
Hi
there.
Hello.
Ah, yes, of course. Hello, Rafaela.
Well, I would like to thank you all for this course and the other course, also mindfulness course. I loved it all. I think, well, this has been the hardest course for me because it was the first time I have to deal with Moodle, but I learned so much from you, with you, and it has been wonderful. So one of the best things is that I'm becoming curious about these platforms, and I want to learn more in the future. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Rafaela.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'd like to add that I really enjoyed the course. Hi. I really enjoyed the course. It was fantastic. The thing I liked best about it, that it was so hands-on, that we actually had to do stuff. And it was a bit frustrating at time when you didn't get the results you wanted. But in the end, have a growth mindset and learn from it. That's what you told us, kept telling us. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Harshini. Anyone else here?
Yes, thank you,
Yes.
Dr. Nelly, for everything. I love this course, and I love Moodling and Moodling around, making new discoveries, and working with Moodle 4 is different than working with previous Moodles. And yeah, it's a learning journey, and it continues to be a learning journey every day. And
thank you, Elizabeth. And I'm glad that Elizabeth is going to give a session next year, hopefully, with another participant on H5P and how to use it on and off Moodle. So we're looking forward to that, Elizabeth.
I'm looking forward to doing a great job with that. Thank you.
You will.
Thank you so much. And
job.
thank everybody for their feedback and help. And even like, it was a fantastic course. I can't say anything else. It was just fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nelly, Zainab, Hashini, Elizabeth. And let's hear about technology for spoken English.
I think there's Sudarshan is not here, but Sudhakar is here. Yes, hi Sudhakar.
Hello, ma'am. First of all, thank you for giving me opportunity to moderate our session Technology for Spoken English. We are a team of 4, though there are 3 names on the slide, but Nelly ma'am Nelly ma'am is also with us. Darshana ma'am is the lead moderator of our session, and our session, then Sushita ma'am and I and Nelly ma'am are 4 are in our team. We have 181 participants from near about 6 continents, because I found that from the Padlet map that we have participants from all over the world, and most of them are really engaging, and they participate a lot in this session. Our session introduced so many new apps for English language learning, especially spoken English. So participants enjoyed it. In week 4, they created very nice stories. I really liked them and enjoyed the journey of the moderator in this session. This session is really a collaborative one, because all the participants collaborated with each other. They commented on each other's posts and feedback to each other. So thank you, Nelly ma'am and Sushana ma'am, for giving me opportunity as moderator for Technology for Spoken English. Looking forward to EVO 2024.
Yes, thank you so much, Sudhakar. You worked really hard. I was actually in charge of week 5 for both this and developing learning habits, the way it has been for the past 9 years. So it's time to make a change. And hopefully we'll see you next year. So Cheryl, did you unmute Cheryl? Or let me just unmute everybody and hopefully.
Try to unmute
I
Cheryl.
unmuted everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Let's hope we don't get if you could just
music
go back.
again.
Yes. Go back.
Cheryl and Judy.
Can you go back if you can?
Yes, I can, but
Okay.
sorry.
When you can. Okay, so Nevis is in the background. Nevis, you can add your comments. Nevis topic is board games, which is an absolutely amazing topic, amazing tool that you can use in your face-to-face or online class. With young learners, it's face-to-face. So Cheryl or Judy would like to speak. Okay, so I guess not. All right, so we can go on.
Okay.
Sorry, guy. I'm on the road actually.
Oh, sorry, Judy.
I'm not in my office, so it's kind of hard for me to come in. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Cheryl's here, Nellie.
Okay, Judy, you can tell us more about the session.
I mean, we had it was very nice. I mean, I think what the problem is, we have a lot of people who think they could be in all the sessions at the same time, and it's kind of hard for them.
That's the problem with EVO. That's been the problem with EVO for years now.
But that's all right. I mean, they come in and they're doing it like later, and we just accommodate with them. I did have, I think we have the young lady here, Kevin, if she wants to unmute. She was one of the people who completed.
Angie. Actually, Angie was the first one to complete.
Yeah, Angie, but also I think Kevin also came through and.
Yeah, she did. Yes, today. She finished today.
Right. And she showed up with the live sessions. Actually, this is my last year with you guys because unfortunately I'm a little too busy on the road all the time now. But it was fun. I mean, I know Kevin came into the live sessions and we just learned so much because I just find.
For those who don't know, Judy has only a live, I mean, it's mostly a live session. It's about being online on Zoom and learning through Zoom?
It's what we do is in the class, we did improvisations and storytelling and how to introduce books into storytelling and introduce it so that we stop introducing books as work. Because a lot of the reasons why children hate books so much and they're so resistant is because they think books are work. And unfortunately, as teachers, we've been introducing them as work. So during the live sessions, we got to play and the teachers got to figure out why they loved the books in the first place and how they liked playing with it, and how they could share that love and that sharing with their students, so that now their students will not equate books with work, and books can be fun and a lot more useful in their learning of English. And I don't know if Cheryl, I don't think Cheryl's here.
No, so thank you, Judy. I think.
But we had fun. We played a lot of games. I know in Nevis they were playing games, and Cheryl was teaching them how to use those resources that we just, as teachers, don't have the money for. So we find other ways to upcycle what we can and what we could find. But it was a lovely time.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you. Let's hear about tools for student collaboration.
I don't know if is Maria here? I don't know. Maria, if you're here, grab your mic.
Yes.
You're here. Yay. Thank you, Maria. Now I can thank you in the flesh, as they say. I don't see my videos. I don't know if I'm on, but
yes,
I'm cute. I am.
You are.
Okay, so I should smile because I don't see myself.
Actually, I want to thank you. You have always been around. I don't know how you find the energy and the time to be always present, but I was trying to see what participants were doing, and you were always one step ahead.
I would say that about you, but that's that's what I noticed about you this year, that you were ahead. This is Maria's second year in co-moderating. She took the course at some point, Tools for Student Collaboration. And I was very grateful to you because you were there. And this is probably the only session where, I wasn't there first, but you were there first. So thank you.
And I'm really glad that the participants who remained consistent till the end did amazing work. They basically learn how to engage their students in collaborative team-based activities, and they did that by choosing a debate topic and create content and tasks using collaborative tools. Some of the tools were completely new to them, and they seemed to enjoy what they were doing. And I'm really happy that they took a lot out of the course. And it was a pleasure learning with them all. And of course, from you, Dr. Nelly, too.
Thank you. Thank you, Maria. I'd like to invite one of the they're all here. All the stars are here, I think. Lee Tay and let's see if I can look at the list.
Yes.
Nicole, if you can grab the mic. I don't see anybody else. If you're here and I missed your name, just grab the mic and just say a few words, because I want to thank you and I want to look at you as I thank you. You've got your.
Hi, I'm Alita.
Hi.
Thank you very much for the course. That's really interesting, even though it's challenging and very busy. Okay, but I think the process of learning helped me to reinvestigate the design of collaborative activity for students. And through the debate design, actually I'm teaching debate, so that bring me some ideas to better my teaching. And I think it's really rewarding and worthwhile. So I know the moderators must be much busier than us. So thank you very much for the designing the course and go through with the course with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you for doing amazing work. I learned so much from you, Lite. Thank you for being part of it.
Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, Lite.
And Nicole, just
sorry?
a second.
Okay,
Nicole,
you want
Nicole,
to
can you unmute?
Yeah, I want to say thank you for the collaboration opportunity and for the practical aspect of it. Like Lite, I will be teaching debate in my class next trimester, so I liked the opportunity to be able to try out the tools beforehand and also get input and feedback from the other participants, and I thought that was helpful as well. And then that way iron out some of the details and to use for next time. So I do appreciate the practical aspect of that.
Thank you, Nicole. It was really a pleasure to learn from you. You did amazing work. Everyone did amazing work in Tools for Student Collaboration. It was really collaboration in the sense that it was about peer learning. We learned from one another as teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, Nelly and the team. And translanguaging is the next session. Grace?
Hi, everyone. I'm very pleased to be here and talk about our translanguaging pedagogies in TESOL context. We were a team of 4, and I see all my co-moderators here, Yuseva, Ije, and Zhenjie. Shout out to you all. So I'm going to briefly give you an overview of our session. In total, we had 112 participants representing over about 20 different countries, including Indonesia, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Peru, Paraguay, South Korea, China, Turkey, Greece, Spain, and Australia, and also representing diverse teaching backgrounds. Most of the components were in Canvas shell, and we also held weekly live sessions via Zoom that were attended by about 30 regular participants. And these live sessions lasted about an hour and a half every week. And in the Canvas, we had weekly readings and videos. And we also had very engaging discussion posts and dialogues, exploring different ideas. So we explored the 3 strands of translanguaging pedagogies, that is the stance, design, and shift. One main component of our session was to develop a lesson plan or an activity informed by translanguaging pedagogies. The moderators provided feedback to individual posts, and the participants also shared peer feedback to each other. We also used the time in live sessions to get into the breakout rooms according to each participant's teaching context, so in similar contexts, and work together. Some participants had lesson plans in EFL settings, some in K-12 schools, and some in university settings teaching English to undergrad or grad students. After getting feedback, the participants revised their lesson plans and submitted it. We received so many positive comments from the educators who participated in the sessions, especially for the engaging dialogue we had over the last 5 weeks. We have about 20 participants who completed all the requirements and will be receiving a certificate. I also want to use this time to share my appreciation for my co-moderators who worked so hard responding to all the posts, giving timely feedback, meeting several times every week, early in the morning and late at night to give feedback and prepare materials for live sessions. And I want to thank the participants for engagement and all the EVO coordinators for your constant support. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace, for a very informative 2 minutes. And I hope that we'll have translanguaging pedagogies in TESOL next year again in EVO. Video-based mobile learning is our next session.
This is the last one, folks. I think if Rossini's here, whoever is here, feel free to unmute yourself and tell us about your experience with video-based mobile learning. Sudarshana couldn't be here. She has been co-moderating with me for the past 2 years. So if Rossini, I would love to see and hear you if that's possible.
Efrosini was here before.
She is here.
She must have some problems with,
Efrosini, do you have problems with your, she usually doesn't have problems. Can you go back?
No, I can't.
That was me? Oh,
no, that was me. As soon as I click on the chat.
Oh, okay, so she can't speak right now. All right, so anybody's here for video-based mobile learning. Video-based mobile learning is what's happening, or whether teachers like it or not, in the classroom. Young learners to adult learners are using their phones in the classroom during our lessons, during our classes. They're there, they're using it. And they're not using it for what we expect them to be using it. They are using it for learning because they're learning something. But video-based mobile learning is not only using mobile phones or smartphones, it's actually creating videos. And that's what students love to do with TikTok and everything else, Instagram. They even Moodle, even YouTube now, with the shorts, they like to create videos. They feel empowered. There's so much value in that. I think, Nicole, you're here and you took it as well. But you can add in the chat box and I can read what you're writing there.
No, I agree, Nellie, that they, having I did appreciate the practicality of this class, and I was able to be 1 week ahead of my students. So loved the opportunity to practice. And then the next week, I'm like, all right, I'm going to try it with my students and see what works and get feedback from them about how easy it was to implement. So I fell in love with Plotagon. And so I don't know, we should probably put that in the chat for people who did not take this class to explore that, because it was a great way for storytelling, for conversation skills, for so many different applications, for teamwork. They had to get together and agree on what they wanted to say in their videos. I loved the ease of that and the way that they were able to create their videos. So
thank you. Could you please put the link in the chat later?
Yeah, I put the name. I think that what Nicole mentioned is really one of the things about EVO. The fact that EVO is in January and February is school time. For everyone, I think, around the world. And it's really a chance to learn and try it in your classroom. It's about experimenting. And I think that's what Nicole was able to do and others were able to do. They were actually able to do this in their classroom, learn about the application, try the application, and then actually do it in the classroom with their students and see the results and even share the results with the rest of the team, as we call ourselves. The rest of the participants and the moderators were all teachers, so to share it with the team. So thank you, everyone, for making this such an amazing session for all of us.
Thank you, video-based mobile learning. And we are moving on to special announcements. So we've covered all our sessions for this year.
Jane, would you like to? Yes, please. Thank you, Jane.
Yes, thank you. Please consider joining us in the CALL-IS Computer-Assisted Language Learning Intersection Leadership. We're accepting nominations. If you could join us during the conventions and are willing to offer your time and service to TESOL CALL-IS. We really need people from our EVO team, because we know that the moderators and the participants really we're a very big family, and we're comfortable in collaborating and offering like free sessions to global educators. And if you'd like to join us, please consider self-nominate, or if you would like to nominate someone, yeah, please feel free to do so. Christine was our CALIS past chair. Christine, would you like to say some words?
Sure. I was past chair long ago. So
yes,
2009, I was incoming. So 2011, I was past chair. But yes, I've stayed involved with TESOL and the CALIS, and very importantly, with the Electronic Village, which is where EVO originated. So while it's really important to have these leadership nominations, it is also important to mention that some experience with the Electronic Village in the CALIS is necessary. And with EVO, you are getting a little, how should I say, a little exposure to that. But when you actually enter the CALIS, and you can do that because of your involvement with EVO, you will learn a lot more about the Electronic Village, which was the physical place where all of the sharing of technology happened for. Let's see, we started, Vance was very important in starting that call interest section back in 1983, and then in 1984, I believe he was the first co-chair. So, and that gives a crossover to the other item here. Jane, would you like to talk?
Yes, like Christine mentioned, Vance was one of the earlier, well, he was the first official appointed co-chair of Computer Assisted Language Learning Intersection, and he's been around with us, very active with TESOL, with CALIS, and also with EVO. He's been on our coordination team, and he had been a very great help to us, and he's a mentor to many of us. And we are like the CALIS leadership team and EVO coordination team. We're starting a fundraiser in memory of Vance, and we're wishing to use this fund to support people, global memberships to attend TESOL in person or to get membership of TESOL. So if you value our team, EVO, and we really hope that you could consider supporting us with this fundraiser. So I'm posting it here again. We would really appreciate your support. Yes.
And the image leads to the fundraiser on Facebook. So just click the image, please.
I just want to mention that if you can't do it through Facebook, there is an alternative, and the information is on the Facebook page. If you want to donate, but you can't do it on Facebook for some reason, your country is not allowed to, because not every country is allowed to. TESOL has made it possible for you to do this through TESOL. So please read that on the page.
And I'll type in the email address, so you can email TESOL directly. Once you have contributed, not through Facebook, but the other means, then you can type them. It goes to the general TESOL fund, but you can send an email to awards@tesol.org and tell them how you would like this to be used. So in other words, your contribution should go toward the TESOL award in memory of Vance Stevens.
Yes, I've also posted the link to TESOL site that leads you directly to the fundraising site of TESOL. If you wish to bypass Facebook and donate directly to TESOL with a note that this is for, for the fund and in memory of Vance Stevens. We really appreciate your support. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all very much. I'm sorry I couldn't raise my hand somehow. I can't see how to do it. First of all, I want to thank Jane for the work that she did with Minecraft this year. You know, I wanted to take as much responsibility as I could because I knew it meant a lot to Vance, but you know, circumstances were kind of difficult at the moment, getting better, but Jane did such a good job with Minecraft. And then, you know, I appreciate the effort with this fundraiser because TESOL and the community meant so much to Vance. So thank you all very much.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. It was a team. I got the team. I got a support from our team and from Christine, Nelly, and Judy.
Yeah, we
to
have
put
a good
together
team.
this fundraiser. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely a very good team. And but you know, you did such a good job. So Vance would be proud. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jane, there's a question in the chat. How long will the fundraiser be open?
This will open till the end of till March 24th, which is like the last day of the TESOL conference. We would again you know have a fundraising event at the conference in person there. So March 24th is the deadline, and there is like limits to how much you could donate each month. So if you wish to donate more, you know, this month, next, you could donate again next month, or yeah, like I did. There's a limit to how I could donate where I'm at Taipei, Taiwan. So yeah, that's what we really appreciate your help. We've got over $4,000 right now. We're aiming for 20,000 so that this award could be reoccurring every year. And we're hoping to raise more to support more people, more educators, TESOL educators. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you to all who have contributed, and thank you, Jane, Bobby, and all who have worked on organizing this. Best of EVO for 2023. Let's hear more about what we can expect from Best of EVO. Christine, would you like to say?
May I ask you, Sonia, sorry,
yes.
if you can remove the spots? I removed the person who did that. Just the writing, the scribbling on
I
the
don't
slide.
seem to be able, because whenever I click on it, I'm moving the slides.
I see. Okay, no problem.
So there isn't much on the screen, but if I try, I'm moving the slides. So
Okay.
I'm making more trouble with trying. Christine, please, could you tell us more about Best of EVO?
Yeah, my pleasure. So for the past, I don't know how many years, I actually didn't go back into history to check. We have presented Best of EVO for each year. And this was usually done at the TESOL convention. But this year we decided to do it outside the TESOL convention, because if we did it as part of TESOL, all presenters would have to pay registration fees, and they're quite substantial. So we decided to have our own Best of EVO web conference for 2023, where the moderators can present in 20-minute sessions or 20-minute presentations with 10 minutes of Q&A per hour. And this is on Saturday, March 18th and Sunday, March 19th. We put aside 5 hours each day from 9 a.m. in the US, which is 1300 UTC, to 2:00 p.m. In the US. So that would be what? 1800 UTC. So more information will be coming out on that with links to the world clock so that you can check what the times are. And also the sessions, the moderators will be asked to sign up for presentations during a particular time slot. So please watch out for emails and more specific instructions as to how to do this, what to present during the sessions. But in the meantime, please mark your calendars and please click on the link here to register for the Zoom meetings. So all of these session presentations will be live and synchronous, and Nellie has, as always, provided the link to us to the registration, and she most likely will be doing the streaming as well to the YouTube, to our own EVO YouTube channel. So we have 2 days. Please register for both days and please spread the word to your colleagues. So there is a link to a smaller advertisement and please spread the word in social media. We will do the same, but we need participants. And this year it will be without the support of TESOL, so we have to do our own promotion, which means EVO coordinators will also be asked to do more promotion in the next month. So thank you.
Thank you, Christine.
We can entertain questions.
Thank you, Christine. I just wanted to add that I added the link to the presentation, today's presentation, so that you can click on the links, and the SMORE as well, so that you can start spreading the word.
Yeah, spread the word and register yourselves, and let's meet and hear about these wonderful sessions, their work, the results of their work, and let's get inspired for next year and for our work in the classroom. And join our communities, EVO communities, our YouTube channel, playlists, group SIO, Twitter, Facebook, and there is the calendar of events that we organize our live sessions throughout the year. You can see the links on the slide, and I'm sure that you got the links from your moderators in your sessions. Nellie, Christine, would you like to add?
Yeah, there's a typo there in the word calendar.
In the calendar.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah. I can see it now.
All right, you can go to the next slide. I think it's
yes. So that we don't look at the typo.
No, yeah, right. And I'd like to remind you that there's EVO24. Start preparing. I've talked to some of you, and if you need any help, and if you want a platform, if you want Canvas, that's available. If you want to find out how, you can ask us. If you want Moodle, come to me. That's available. You can also have a Moodle course for your EVO session in 2024, and start planning now. Why wait till the last minute? Find some co-moderators and ask for tips. We're here to help.
And if you need inspiration, come to the Best of EVO.
That's right. Thank you, Sonia. Any questions or comments, please feel free to grab your mic. But in any case, we're going to stop screen sharing and open our cameras, right, for the finale. Well, of the sessions, not of the. So where's Doris?
Yeah, that's what is about.
I think Doris had to go because I think the immersive, they have, oh wow, we went over the time. They have their own session.
Yeah,
right
and
now,
who is going to take a photo? Jane, maybe?
Okay, I can.
Thank you, Jane.
We can all do it.
I can't, I won't be able to fit like all 51. So let me see.
You can have it in 2 pages, right?
1, 2, 3, wait, okay. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, that's the first one. And then next. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, we have a third page. Oh, that's it. Yep.
Done.
All right. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here and looking forward to seeing you again.
Nellie, we should
next
ask
month.
if there are any questions at this point.
Yeah, we asked,
Yeah.
but feel free to always ask.
No questions in the chat, just thank yous. Thank you all for participating. Thank you all for coming today. And thank you all for your future engagement with the Best of EVO and next year.
And for the certificates, there was a question about the certificates for the moderators and the
Was it?
co-moderators. The
Uh-huh.
certificates, the official EVO23 certificate of participation is in the on Canvas.
Okay.
In the moderator professional development for 2023, but you can always contact us. So.
Oh, I like the heart. Can we do the heart again?
Heart again. Okay.
Like heart. the virtual
that's what I was thinking.
Or the
yes. Heart on.
Okay.
Yay. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Oh, I can't do mine, so I'll just take green dots. Okay. Yay. Thank you.